News, Corpus Christi, Texas.
You know, it's one thing to think about it as a hurricane, but the fact that this tropical storm is just going to sit over Houston for a while. I mean, there was flash flood alerts for Houston tonight.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is once the wind is gone and it dies down, it becomes a tropical storm. We forget that it's all about the rain after that, and the flooding can cause the most serious damages we saw with Katrina back in 2005 as well. And again, this is the first Category 4 storm to hit the United States since Charlie back in 2004.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's a big one, but we do have nice weather here in the Pacific Northwest today. Here's a great shot from our Chinook Winds Casino Resort camera. We just let this roll. A great sunset tonight. Folks out there enjoying a nice evening. And live outside right now there in Lincoln City, 60 degrees as we see the glow of the sun that just recently set. And back here in the Rose City, another great sunset here tonight. It's one thing that's great about the waning days of summer, that you get to see these beautiful sunsets. And back here, it's a warm evening right now, 83 degrees still at 8:30 in the evening, a light northwest wind at 13 miles per hour. Current temperatures here across the region, 84 in Vancouver, 83 in Portland, 83 Salem, mostly 80s along the I-5 corridor. Out on the coast, a nice evening out there. Cannon Beach 63, and cooler in Newport at 55, 75 in Madras, upper 70s on the east side of the state tonight. Okay, so high temperatures today, 91s in both Portland and Vancouver. We add another 90 to the record books this summer, 93 in Salem, 90s up and down the I-5 corridor. A nice warm day out there along the coast, Tillamook at 77. 90s up and down on the east side. The Dalles, you're the warm spot there at 95. So let's get you out the door on your morning, on your Sunday. Sunny skies, wall to wall all day. Temperatures in the 80s by our lunchtime. It will be hot into the 90s come in the afternoon time. Our weather headlines coming up this weekend and into next week. 90s are here this weekend. I don't see any rain in sight next week. And that summer weather is going to continue with temperatures well above normal seasonal averages coming up the entire week. Now, with that, we have red flag warnings up for the western half of the Cascades in the Willamette Valley from about I-5 east up to the crest of the Cascades. High fire danger, low relative humidities. We've also added a heat advisory. Now, this takes effect tomorrow, Sunday at 12 noon and runs until 8 p.m. Monday. For mid and upper 90s, warm conditions all along the east side of the state, or the west side of the state, excuse me. Temperature trend 96, 97 will top out in the upper 90s on Monday. We'll cool it slightly on Tuesday, back down near seasonal averages, and then we warm it back up again near the end of the week. Here's a big weather pattern. That hot ridge of high pressure sitting right out over the Pacific Northwest. That's going to remain there most of this week. It breaks down a little bit midweek, and then it rebuilds right again there by Friday at the end of the week. Cloud and rain forecast. Not much to see, just a few clouds along the coastline there early Sunday morning. We do it again a little bit on Monday morning. But other than that, a lot of sunshine to come in the forecast. Coastal forecast on your Sunday, mostly sunny, a nice afternoon there. Temperatures mostly in the 70s, even lower 80s there in Tillamook, 81. I-5 corridor on your Sunday, mostly sunny and hot. Temperatures there mid and even upper 90s in some locations. Central and east side on your Sunday, mostly sunny and hot over there. Madras and Bend, both in the upper 90s. Cascades in the Gorge on your Sunday, mostly sunny and hot. A light west wind, 10 to 15 miles per hour. The Dalles, you'll top out at 100. 7-day forecast, yeah, sunny and hot. 96 on Sunday. We'll go just a touch warmer there on Monday. We'll stay in the 90s on Tuesday. That would make 4 days in a row 90 or above before we finally cool it down the rest of the week. And that's a bona fide heat wave in the Pacific Northwest, at least by my standards.
I know a lot of people are saying, hey, bring on fall, and I don't know if I'm with that. I'm like, hey, let's extend this summer. Let's have a nice long summer.
I'm not quite ready for it yet. Get me into September. If you've noticed, there's been some cool nights, though. We're starting to get temperatures into the 40s overnight, so that's a sign of things to come.
True that. All right. You'll appreciate this.